A fun way to learn how to use the sum and average formula in Google Sheets. This is a full tutorial for students in upper elementary that can show you how to use the sum and average formula, and it comes with a complete template as well. So for this project, we are going to be judging your music playlist and really trying to determine what genre of your favorite style of music. So the word genre is a different type or a selection of music. So this is not just music, it can also be in literature as well. It's just a different style. So we are going to be exploring jazz, big band, folk, rock and country, and pop. And you might already have an idea of what you like best, but I want you to at least give everything a try. So, according to the directions here, we need to listen to at least 2 minutes of each song link. Now, also, before we even go further into this, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about housekeeping. If this spreadsheet is too big for your screen or you want it bigger or smaller, an easy way you can do it is right now. Just go ahead and click up to this where it says, when you hover over the 100%, it says zoom, and you can click in and you can make it larger or you could make it smaller to fit your screen. So whatever you need to do to fit your screen better, go ahead and do that for you. So just pick that one right now. Okay, so once that is done, let's go ahead and talk about these directions specifically. So I have chosen some songs, some popular songs from these different categories, and I've also listed the artists because according to copyright rules, giving credit, we always want to give credit. And I also have given you a link to a YouTube video that has this music. Now, I'm not going to be opening these videos on this video for copyright purposes, but I've given you a YouTube link. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to listen to at least 2 minutes of each song. And the thing is, I know you might automatically think, I don't like this music, I don't like this music, but give it a try. I just want you to give it a try. So at least 2 minutes for each song. And then you're going to rank the songs according to how you like them, with 1 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. And then you're going to put in the sum and have the spreadsheet calculate the sum for you and even average the rating for you, the rank. So then you're going to fill in use the fill tool right here, the fill color, and then you're going to highlight your favorite genre according to what the Google Sheet has told you it is. Okay, so to make it easy for you, I have also only highlighted the cells in the yellow are the only cells that you need to even worry about. When I say the word cell, that is the reference to the box that you're in. So this box, I'm looking up here in the name box, and in the name box, you can see the cell right that I've selected is called E4 because it's column E and it is row 4. So what you would do is you would click this link here and it's going to take you to a different tab, and it's going to open up YouTube, and I want you to listen to at least 2 minutes. And then you're going to rank here, and you can type it in 1 to 5, or you could even use the drop down tool. But the reason I've given you the drop down is because if you type in something like 10 and you press enter, it's going to say there's not a problem because it violates. It has to be 1 to 10. 1 to 5. So make sure you don't do anything over a 5. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to take a look and think about what these are. And I'm just going to put a couple of things in here because I know like songs like I really, really like, and then I know songs, but I've already heard these. And again, I am not doing these on the video. I'm not listening to them because I already have listened to them, but I also do not want to break copyright with a video. Okay, so what we're going to do is now I've already done my scores and my ranks, but I need to get the total, what the total is. So what we're going to do is we're going to use a formula, and a formula is just an easy way that you can set it up that it automatically changes it for you. It adds it for you, and I know you can do the adding yourself, but if you do the adding yourself and you just put your answer here, you might not get the right thing here. This will tell you right here, is your score correct? If it's not, if it's an X or it's this face right here, it is wrong. So you want to make sure you do it correctly according to the instructions. So we're going to press equals because every single formula starts with equals, and that is up there near the number, it's near number 0. It's 2 to the right of the 0, and you don't even have to use a shift button. So you're going to put equals, and then you're going to write the word sum, because and it's S-U-M, because sum is a vocabulary word that stands for the answer to an addition problem. So you need to know that. You also need to know how to spell it. Then once you do that, you can see that it's right here. I can click it, or I could just press the tab button. And when you do that, it sets you up to write your formula, because you need to use a parentheses. So that has an open parentheses. And now I'm just going to take my mouse with my left click, and I'm going to drag over these cells that I want to add up. And then now I'm going to press the close parentheses, and that is, you do the shift and the number 0, and then I'll press enter. Okay, now here's the cool thing about a formula. If I come in here and I change one of my numbers and I change my mind, it automatically does the addition and it changes it for me. That is a great thing about a formula, is that no matter what I put here, it will change it. It's dynamic. So whatever I do, it can change it for me. So if I change my mind, it will go back and do it for me. Now, I know we can use copy, and I can show you how to do drop downs and fill downs, but I want you to learn how to do this. So you're going to do this multiple times. So again, we're going to come down here for the total score for big band music, and we're going to put equals sum, and then press tab, or just click that. Open parentheses is what it gives you. Highlight these, close parentheses. And even if you press enter, it will still close it for you. And then there you go. We know that that's correct. We're going to come down here each time, and we're going to do the same formula and fill that in. And then here equals sum, and it already predicted it for me. So if you realize, the more you work with Google Sheets, the more it knows you. And so it's going to predict your pattern that you've already done. So here's our total score, and I can just take a look down, and it looks like so far that jazz is my favorite according to this. Okay, but I have a tie here. So now we're going to go back and we're going to do the average. So it's really the same principle. You're going to do the same thing, except for saying sum, you're going to do average. So we're going to do equals, and then start typing average, and you can see it comes up for you. You click it, you highlight these cells, and you press enter, and it gives you the average. Now, also, if I go back and change it again, though, remember what I said before, if I go back and change it, it's dynamic, so it's going to change for me. And then I'm going to come in here, and you're going to do the same thing. Average, I don't even have to type the whole thing, because it predicts what I want. And there we go. Equals, average, tab, and then close parentheses, equals, average, and it predicts what it wants me to do by that last time. And there we go. So now I can see which one is the highest. I can see that the 5 is the highest. Now I'm going to now come in here, and I wouldn't have predicted jazz, but according to my scores, that's what it tells me. So now I'm going to use a fill color tool to color the cell of my favorite genre. So here's the genre. So you're going to go into the column that is labeled genre. It's jazz. I'm just going to select the cell. Then I'm going to go up here to my fill color, the paint bucket, and then I'm just going to choose any color I want. And there you go. And now I can automatically see that jazz, according to this playlist, is my favorite genre. So once you have done that, if you're in my class, you're going to go ahead and go back to Google Classroom, and you will turn this in, and then you may move on to when you're finished.